Hello, hello. Today with the Cafe, I have a fun unboxing here. This is from Picket Studios. I have done a mystery envelope box with them before, a video I will link that below. This is the first of 2 orders that I made with them for their 70% off sale. They are clearing out inventory. They still are at this moment of recording this video. By the time this video goes up, I believe they probably still will be, but the pickings could be slim. So definitely go check it out if you are interested in stamps and dies and other little fun embellishment type items. So let's dig in so you can see what you might be able to snag at this sale. So picked up 2 of these. Also, by the way, these as they disappear and they sell out, they won't be on their website any longer. So I did, if you do order, it's another heads up, you might want to save the images for the examples since their packaging does not share any type of anything. So if you want, ideas or whatever, you might want to do that, and then you can print them off or just save them on your computer. That's just a heads up there. Okay. Also, you'll see as we go along. But anyway, so these were all 70% off. Mom and I, surprisingly enough, we do not have those type of press down, whatever they call these. Let me check. What do they call these? To press down your stamps and smooth them out. They call them stamp pressure tools. Duh, Erica. Okay. The stamp pressure tools. We got 2 of these because why not at 70% off? And like I said, we do not have those. We just kind of push down and that's that. Okay, so if y'all know, I love me some bling. Mom does too. So we had already loved these. I love the packaging too, just because they're amazing. But I paid a lot for these at the scrapbook store locally before. So I'm so excited to be able to get these at 70% off. They're all different prices. They don't have all the colors named here. So anyways, these were all 70% off. This one didn't come with a container. Maybe they ran out of containers, not really sure, but loving that. And then these are some other extra larger ones. And these have like pumpkins, so it's like a Halloween. And then this is like another Halloween with the purple and the pink. I mean, sorry, Dracula's in there, I think. Yep, I can see Dracula. Let me see if I could just open these, and then you can, there we go. But the bargain for these little mixes are amazing. So I'm super excited for the price to have these little fun mixtures already. This one's called Lake Tahoe. And it's just fun colors and just reminds you of Lake Tahoe and like being at the lake and the trees and the everything. Hopefully it focused. So very, very pretty mixes, and loving that they come in these awesome containers. And the price is just amazing. Little pumpkins, so it's Halloween. On my invoice, it says all the different ones, but I guess they just didn't have stickers for all these, and maybe they just don't even care at this point since they're totally changing their inventory. I'm excited and eager to know what they are going to do. I know there's speculation and people were saying, that they were maybe going out of business, but on their Facebook, they assured everyone that they're not. They're just changing their ways, their stock and their inventory and their designs. So loving this beautiful snowflakes with the pink and white. And like I said, again, sorry, I can't tell you the names of these. I have the invoice here, and I might just go ahead and make my own labels and print them off and put them on these so that way I know. So maybe I'll even share a video with that. But I just love the containers. I love the convenience of being able to store these like this and then be able to just take them out and use them. So I love the little compact look. Like I said, again, I'm a sucker for packaging. Another reason why I love makeup and things like that. Love little honeycomb ones in here. And then we have a bunch of stone ones as well. So we got 1 of each of everything, and they came out to be $1.49. A lot of them, $1.69 at the most, I think, or $1.60. So $1.59 and stuff like that. So if you are a shopper for these things, that's a bargain of a deal. Look at how fun these are and how beautiful. And then so those are the little, they call these, well, they're in the pearl mix containers, but they're actually gem mixes. So I'm just guessing that they maybe ran out of the packaging, and that's why we even got 1 in the baggie. But these are pearl mixes. We got 1 of each of the pearl mixes. Stunning. Look at them. And they're the ombre little different tones, different colors. And then of course we got this sequins mix with the limes And then we have here a pinks with the flowers and butterflies in there. Another little fun like spring one. So fun. So pretty. Oh, fall one. And then look at these. So cute. The little spiders. And then here we have candy corn. Here, I love this. The toast with the avocado and the eggs. How darling is that? Oh, so fun. The pearl mixes. I might even just go order more. Seriously. I did order already another order. So the cookies. So fun. Some more of these. The price is just awesome. More sequins mixes. Look at this. This is Queen of Hearts. I'm pretty sure. Was it called Queen of Hearts or Spades? Or I'm not sure. But look at this. Strawberries. So, so pretty. More pearls. More pearls. And then another sequins mix. I was really hoping they already had the names on them. But I mean, I'm not going to do that for this haul. I'll go label them all. But like I said, for myself and my own reference, and for Mom and I to have in our stash, I might just go ahead and label these with my label printer. I'll make sure they don't fall over. Okay, so here are the fun foils. So I love these toner front cards, and look at all the different little ones. So this is Happy Easter. So I'll just flip it over so you can see the big one. So that's the Easter egg. And like I said, the bargain on these are amazing. Christmas goodies. Can't wait to use these. Holiday treasures. So fun. Autumn Delight. And the price on these, again, are just awesome. Fall Fever. Flutterfly, if you love to do cards. And the Bee's Knees. So fun. So happy with these. And then we have the dies. Okay, so these are the stamps and the dies. And I already put them together for the most part. Okay, so some did not have, some are just dies by themselves. Oh, and then here, I did this. This is a Bright Grunge Fabulous Foiling Toner cardstock with used with toner foil and heat for fabulously foiled paper crafting projects. So I'm excited to try this out because I've never used something like this before when it comes to this big of a sheet. So I'm excited to see what it's going to turn out like. So stay tuned for that in the future. Here are dies that just were dies by themselves. They did not have anything, with the bow aesthetic being so popular, and I love using bows anyway for all types of crafting. I had to have this one, a bow for any reason, with all these different size bows. They're mini ones though. Isn't that adorable? And then these are the bigger bows. Had to get those. I'm loving the fox. So these are like a layered playful fox die. So you can cut them out and then you can also ink them and stamp them. Excited to use that. So these are all just the dies on their own. And these are to build a pumpkin layering pretty pumpkin die. This one did have a little image, so I like that. So I won't have to print that off. But a little acorn. Isn't that cute? So, so cute. And then the mushroom. And they had some other ones, but I don't know. I didn't order those ones. Here's a fun lemonade shaker die. There's no image on that one. Like a mason jar cup with a mug with to make lemonade or any type of lime or limeade. Here's a mountains one. I love that. And then these are fun for the little foxes. They are called scene building log dies. And then here's another little one for den die, but they're also like the tree type. And then of course had to get all the greeneries I could because I don't have a lot of those for Mom and I when we do floral stuff. So I just picked up all the different ones that they have. The fern. And then this one didn't come in a package, but I guess maybe because they're getting low on inventory, not sure. But the hot air balloon die set. So this will be a fun one to use. And then the rest of these, I believe, don't quote me, but they should be ones that have stamps with them. Okay, so let me just move that box out of the way. So here, these are the sets. The mushrooms, love them with the die. That's how they came. Which is fine because I'll repackage anyway and put them in. We have the fancy daily sentiments here with the stamps and the dies. Got both of those. And then here, the Peach and Piper Bad Weather Friends. I believe that if I didn't, like I said, get them in a package combined, then I ordered them separately. But I'm glad that these came because I definitely want to be able to cut all these little guys out. That'll be fun. And again, with the whole umbrella, you know me. And then little Tweety birds, cute tweet friends. Loving that. We'll be excited to use that. I saw so many examples on their website. It was so fun. And then, of course, reindeer at play. Let's have some Christmas fun. Loving that. I really am so pleased, and I can't wait for my next order to come. And then these, because, you know, got to stick with the whole, I love foxes. So look at this. Foxiness is your superpower. I love that. Your craftiness is amazing. So I think that will be really fun. And like the whole little snail mail thing, because I do swaps and everything. And then this cute little booth. So it's a scene building. So you could do a little booth, and then you can label it for different things like ice cream shop, snow cones, lemonade stand, hot air balloons, farmer's market. Isn't that cute? Ticket booth, kissing booth, pet store, craft shop. Love, love. I think I'll use that quite often. It'll be fun for cards and just other little embellishments. So that's my first haul from Picket Fence. Like I said, I will be having another haul coming soon. I can't wait to share that one with y'all too. If you were able to scoop up on these deals, make sure that everything was as it should be, because I did see the ads on Facebook, and you probably have too if you are a crafter and you're watching this video and you have Facebook. And some were complaining and saying that they purchased their orders and they didn't get everything that they were supposed to, or that they were delayed and such. I know that they are changing out their inventory, so they've been having like a, you know, this huge sale. So it's, you know, they've been bombarded, to say the least, right? So I need to be patient and everything. So I was patient with it and everything. They did tell me that they had run out of something that I had purchased, and if I wanted, asked me if I wanted a refund, I said just replace it with a like item, and just, you know, I'm fine with it as long as I haven't already ordered it. And that was for some card fronts for foiling. However, when I did receive the package, there were a couple of things that did not go as should, or the package was not complete. Okay, so the order. So I ordered one die that I already have a stamp for that came with the mystery box envelope that I had purchased. So they had sent me the stamps for this rockin' round the Christmas tree, so I wanted to buy the coordinating die. So that's the only die that I bought that didn't have a stamp with it. Otherwise, I bought the coordinating die and stamp sets that they have on their website, or I purchased the two different items separately. So the boo-boo that ended up happening is I ordered the lickable coordinating dies and stamp set, as well as the Christmas, right here, this Christmas sentiments coordinating die set with the stamps that go with it. However, they only sent me the dies, not the stamps. So I really don't have a need for these because I don't have the stamps. And so I contacted them. They refunded me, which was great and awesome. It's just that now I have these dies that I can't use them with. So if you have the stamps and you don't want them and you want to sell them to me, contact me. I may be interested, because I've looked online. I'm not even able to find the lickable stamps that coordinate with this. So that's kind of a bummer. No one else online has them in stock. And then these, I think I was able to find the stamps, but we'll see. I mean, I appreciate that they gave me my money back. So that was nice. And they said they will send me, which I had ordered this separately, the die and the stamp, because they didn't have a coordinating set together. They sold them separately, but I bought them both. So they are supposed to include, these stamps for this one in my next box that's coming. So that was my only like issue with this order. Other than that, I'm ecstatic about the price. I'm ecstatic about the products, but just a forewarning so everyone knows that that could be something that happens to you. Like I said, they refunded me for what I had paid, so I appreciate that. So they are honest and a good company. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, or the heads up, I may even cut that and put that info at the end of the haul, because really, honestly, I am very pleased with my order. Other than that, be sure to let me know in the comments, because, you know, a girl likes to know when her crafty friends are scooping up on deals too. So if you were able to scoop up on this, then please let me know, because I want to know your experience and what did you get. And if you know, like, really, if you have a connection with them or know somebody that knew something about what's going on with them or what their new designs will be like, leave it in the comments below, because I want to know, and I just think it'd be fun to talk about. I love to discuss. I love to share with y'all, and thanks for watching. I can't wait to share projects in the future of all of this goodness with you, my crafty friends. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.